So he's busy signing horse stuff, but last week the Pardon and Parole Board recommended clemency for James Coddington. Of course, there are many more people coming up. For whatever reason, John O'Connor, who lost his election, is still hell-bent on, state executions. And then also this week, the Oklahoma AG refuses a new hearing for Glossop, but he has a clemency hearing scheduled, and a bunch of Republicans signed a letter again asking for him to have clemency. So, and I assume that the Pardon and Parole Board, it sounds like there's still enough rational, sane people on it to recommend clemency in cases where it's, uncertain. But where's Stitt? He's the guy who doesn't have to wait till the 11th hour. I mean, it's just like the Julius Jones thing all over again. I mean, Stitt will leave these people unread for months, get as close as humanly possible to the date we are going to murder them, and then be like, it's like the Gladiator thing. Like, he's got the thumb up, and he's just like, which way is he going to go? It's so grotesque.
So that it's like even that to the point of like, oh, he's just going to wait till the last minute and then act. Because the only situation he did that in was Julia's situation. He literally executed everyone else. We've executed 4 people, I believe, 4 or 5 people in the last year, and we're scheduled December of 2024, which I believe makes 1 execution a month for like the next 2 years plus. But it's just so upsetting because a lot of the people who we have sentenced to death here did not get fair trials, did not have adequate legal representation. They're not mentally fit to stand a fucking trial, let alone be executed, right? Like a lot of these people who we executed last year were people who were like, I believe one guy was like schizophrenic. Like one of these cases is so insane because the guy, his IQ tested like so freaking low, right? And they recently just made him take another IQ test, I believe, through someone else, just to bump up the IQ score so they could be able to execute this man. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
We are supposed to be the most pro-life state in the fucking nation, but we have 25 scheduled executions. Like, make it make sense.
Yeah, I say this a lot.
The sanctity of life.
I know.
Unless you need to kill to show that killing is wrong. Like.
Yep. Yeah, your video is kind of frozen, but your audio was good, so that was well said. Yeah, I'm always a big fan of saying during these is like, if you have questions about the death penalty and like you don't know where to stand on it or how to feel about it or what to think, go read Just Mercy by Bryan Stevenson. Like, it is easily one of the best books on the subject. He is a incredible storyteller who has been in the trenches. Like, if you don't come away from that just being like, yeah, we just need to stop this altogether, like, I don't know, like, there's no helping you, in my opinion, because just really powerfully written and logical. Like, he doesn't just appeal to, like, emotion or, whatever. It's like he's very rational about why he thinks the death penalty is bad for all the reasons that it is, so... James Coddington, I think the letter that they sent, I mean, it was like he was like horribly abused, like on drugs, like just like the murder he committed, like there were so many underlying factors that didn't get addressed. Anyway.
I just think it's so crazy. Like, I believe the number is 1 in 5 people on death row in this country are innocent. Like, how could you ever feel comfortable killing anyone when we know that 1 in 5 people on death row are innocent?
Yeah.
It just blows my mind. Like, y'all, the same God-fearing religious motherfuckers who say only God can judge, yet you want to play God with somebody else's life. Like, I get so pissed off about this death penalty stuff, especially after, the work we did around Julius and my involvement there. Like, this really just, it like really makes me upset, really and truly.
Yeah. Yep. And Stitt could solve it. I mean, he has the power, so it's pure negligence on his part to just let it ride and let us keep screaming for mercy.
My like one hope is that whoever replaces John O'Connor bitch ass in November will like, I don't know, like slow this down. I don't believe that if we get another Republican in office that they're going to be like, all right, no more executions, but like, let's slow this down. Let's think logically about this, because killing one person every month, like I wrote a paper on this not that long, like a year or two ago for college, on the death penalty. And what I didn't know was that the actual murder rates and crime rates in communities that carry out executions goes up around the time of an execution, because basically we are desensitizing the community to taking life. So our literal crime rates will rise and continue to rise every month for the next 2 years with
Yeah,
this thing.
that's scary. Yeah,
So we're not just
it's
killing
like a
people to
social
create
contagion or
violence.
something.
Like
Yeah,
we're actually like mentally arming people and ramping them up to go out and kill more people in the state where we have the loosest gun laws and
yeah.
like all of this shit. Like it's just not okay, and it's not a good look.
Thanks for watching our video. Please give it a like and hit that subscribe button for more content. If you want to engage with us, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram.